It doesn't matter. I'm just going to make this, I'm just going to post it, and I'm going to be embarrassed by the fact that I'm showing myself in a towel on the internet. There's a video by Ali Abdaal that I keep coming back to again and again, and it's a video that I've shared with probably dozens of people that have inspired them to start creating their own content. And what I want to do today is share it with you and talk about how it's impacted me and how I think it can impact you too. Ali talks about this idea of being fast, bad and wrong. Now, we don't have much time, so we've got to get things done quickly. That's why it's got to be fast. The second thing is that it doesn't matter if it's bad. We've got to allow ourselves to just make stuff and not put a filter on what we're doing, because otherwise that will hold us back. It's almost like having the brake on while you're trying to put the accelerator down. Allowing yourself to be bad means that you just go for it, and then often good stuff can happen when you let yourself do that. And then thirdly, it's about allowing yourself to be wrong, because people think, oh, everything I do has to be perfect. No, it's okay if some of it's wrong, because people are going to let you know that it's wrong in the comments anyway. So you might as well just go for it, and actually you will learn more from posting it and interacting with the community of people that will watch your video. So allow yourself to be fast, bad and wrong. I find myself in a rut all the time where I'm not sure what I should make videos about or what I should create. So I go back to watching the video that Ali Abdaal made to inspire me, to remind me that I should just go for it and not worry about it. So this is where I actually made a post last week. In about 40 minutes, I came up with some ideas for some memes for corporate innovation versus startup. And I just started sketching it on my iPad. And it was super simple. It was actually embarrassing, right? And I posted it because I remember what Reid Hoffman says, which is that if you're not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've shipped too late. Reid Hoffman is the founder of LinkedIn, famous entrepreneur, right? And so I apply that to some of my content creation. And that post that I posted, which I was embarrassed by, it was literally just little pictures that I drew on my iPad, sketching them out. It's now had nearly 10,000 views on LinkedIn, and it's got like loads of comments as well, and loads of likes and interactions, and loads of reshares. I got so many comments from people saying, wow, this is amazing. And it was funny because I thought it was stupid, but people loved it. And I actually got a message from someone saying, thank you for posting it, because it made me realize not everything that we have to post on LinkedIn has to be perfect. We can just go for it. So that's why I wanted to share this today, this idea that Ali talks about being fast, bad and wrong, and just getting shit done and posting videos or posting content that even if you're embarrassed by, just go for it, because you never know what the impact you could have on other people will be. I mean, just check this out for this video, for example. Right now, you can see the light in the background. I haven't even made any attempt to kind of hide that. And do you know what else? I'm actually still just wearing a towel right now. I just had a shower, and it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna make this, I'm just gonna post it, and I'm gonna be embarrassed by the fact that I'm showing myself in a towel on the internet. But the key thing is that we just make stuff, we post it, we get it done. Okay, I'm gonna get changed now. Oh, and by the way, hello to everybody who's just joined me recently. I've been super lucky to get featured in the Slow Growth newsletter by Matt Diavello and Amy and the rest of his team. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel as a result of seeing me from there. And also, I was featured in Ali Abdaal's newsletter, and I did a testimonial for him that he posted on his Instagram page. So if you're finding me via Ali or Matt, that's fantastic. Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you for being right here on the journey. I'm looking forward to sharing more content around business and innovation and kind of running workshops and facilitation and also content creation. So if you're interested in any of that, you're in for a treat. But right now, I'm in for a treat. I'm going to be having my lunch now. It's pretty delicious. So, I want to talk you through how I made this post for LinkedIn. I basically took probably about an hour in total, but I just went for it. first of all opened up a Notion page, and then on here I wrote some context or some situations where I think I could contrast innovating in a startup versus innovating in a corporate. And I just came up with some context and just wrote up some ideas for each one. And then what I did was, once I'd come up with quite a few, I called up my mate Spencer and asked him what he thought of each one and gauged his reaction to them, and then got him to share some ideas with me as well, because I know that he's got some experience with corporate innovation and startup innovation as well. And then together we were able to come up with some better ones, and then from those I had 8 that I decided to move forward with. Then what I did was I just went to Procreate and opened up some 1x1 squares and started drawing out the pictures for the distinction between the corporate innovator and the startup innovator. And then I gave it a title, drew it out, and then just gave it a distinction. It took me no more than 5 minutes for each one. And I did 8 different ones. You can see them here. And then what I did was added a start kind of slide, which gives it like a title, so corporate innovators versus startups. And I also added a finishing page as well, like a call to action. And on the call to action, you can see it was just really simple. What did I miss out? Hi, I'm Nick Himo. That was it. And you can see how bad it is. I just drew it quickly, but people loved it. Nobody cared that it was drawn, just really quickly with an iPad. And it ended up being really great, loads of views, loads of interactions with it, and people saying thank you so much for creating that, because not only was the content itself great, but it also showed people that the format doesn't really matter. You just need to get your ideas out there and just go for it. So that's the key thing that I want to share today in this video with you. I've really enjoyed making this video. If you have too, why not smash the like button, and why not subscribe, but only if you want to. I'd love to make sure that you can see my future videos, because I'm going to be making some great content about business and innovation, and I don't want you to miss out. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will pop up somewhere on the screen now. I'll see you in the next one.